Champions League?
That's very easy. Real Madrid. The first Champions League was won by Real Madrid during the 1955 and 1956 season.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello out there, good morning and welcome to Sports In A Jiffy on the Morning Impact Show, coming to you from the studio of Impact Radio 102.1 FM. This packet comes to your listening pleasure weekdays 10 a.m. to 10 minutes on the flip side of 10. It's the Wednesday edition today, the midweek edition, and it's pleasing to be here. Ayedeji Ajiboye is my name, and it's good to have you on the other side this morning. And yes, this morning we'll be scooping bits from the ever exciting world of sport for the next 10 minutes or thereabout. Don't forget I can keep track of this update and more by following us on our social media platforms on X and on Instagram at Impact1021 FM. We're live on YouTube, Impact102.1 FM. Without further ado, let's go straight into it and start from the home front this morning, talking about Super Falcons of Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria will begin its quest to return to the Olympic Games football event today when Super Falcons meet Ethiopia's Lucy in the second round of the Paris 2024 African Qualifying Series. Nigeria was drawn by the first round, while Ethiopia dispatched Chad 10-0 on aggregate to get to this stage. The Super Falcons started congregating in Addis Ababa on Sunday, and as of yesterday, all the invited players except US-based Ifeoma Onumonu was expected to join our teammates yesterday, led by France goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie. The 19 players in the team are defender Oluwatosin Dibere, midfielder Rashid Ajibade, and forward Alani Comfort for Lauren Shaw, as well as midfielders Esther Oyenidize, Tony Payne and Pace Ife. The return leg will hold at the MKO Abiola National Stadium, Abuja, October 31, with the winner on aggregate to meet the winner of Cameroon versus Uganda, future for a place in the final of the series. From now talking athletics this morning, yes, what 100-meter Odu's record holder Tobiloba Amusan 400-meter barrier runner Nathaniel Ezekiel middle distance runner Edozie Ibadan have qualified for next year's Olympics, just as World Athletics had launched its tracking qualification tool for the games. The Road to Paris qualification tool, launched on Monday by World Athletics, is an online tool to help athletes, media and fans to track qualification process for the next year's Olympics. According to World Athletics, the tool provides a real-time view of each event over the course of the Paris qualification period, and the qualification system opened last July 2023 will close in June 2024. Amusan's 12.32 run last month at the Diamond League final in Oregon, where she successfully defended her 100-meter hurdles for the second time, reconfirmed that she would be on her third trip to the games. Ibadan secured his spot at the end of July when he ran 1 hour 44 minutes and 65 seconds to set a new Nigerian record in 100 meters, while Nathaniel punched his ticket at the World Athletics Championship in Budapest, Hungary, where he ran 48.47. Both Ibadan and Nathaniel will be seeking to make their debut at the Quadrennial Games. I know from that, still talking football this morning, the Confederation of African Football CAF yesterday announced that the African Football League quarterfinal second leg game between Wydad Casablanca of Morocco and Nigeria's Enyimba will be played tomorrow instead of today, as earlier advertised. This development, according to CAF, is to give Enyimba enough time to arrive in Casablanca and prepare for the game. Enyimba were supposed to arrive in Morocco on Monday, but the North Africans refused to grant them landing permits, thereby delaying the Nigerian trip till late yesterday. The team had boarded their plane on Monday evening at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, for the trip, but they could not fly out as they awaited landing permits from the Moroccan authorities. Whereby the player and officials waited inside the chartered airplane for nearly 6 hours on Monday without any positive development, forcing the airline authorities to disembark the team at about 1 a.m. Here from now talking tennis this morning, two-time Grand Slam champion Simona Halep has asked the Court of Arbitration for Sport to overturn the 4-year ban she received for doping violations. The court said yesterday it has registered Halep's appeal of the International Tennis Integrity Agency decision in September. The ITIA ruled that Halep committed intentional anti-doping rule violations after failing a drug test during the 2022 US Open and for irregularities in her athlete biological passport. Alep, who is 32, had blamed contaminated nutritional supplements and said she would do everything in her power to clear her name of the false allegation and return to the court. Alep reached number 1 in WTA rankings in 2017, where she won Wimbledon in 2019, beating 23-time major champion Serena Williams in the final a year after winning the French Open. CAS said the panel of arbitrators will rule on the appeal, and the court said there is no timetable for a decision. Here from that, talking basketball this morning, yes, we may be starting a new NBA season, but the first game we've seen, it looks like suspiciously like what we saw last year. Yes, the Denver Nuggets swept the Los Angeles Lakers out of 2023 Western Conference Finals, and on the opening night of the 2023-2024 season, they took care of their purple and gold rivals once again by a final score of 119 to 107, leading the way as everyone would have expected. Two-time MVP Nikola Jokic, who picked up the first triple-double of the young season with 29 points, 11 assists, and 13 rebounds. However, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, actor of the Lakers on several fronts in defeat. Star big man Anthony Davis gave the Lakers 17 points in the first half but was blanked in the second. The Lakers won the minutes LeBron James spent on the floor by 7 points, but they lost the minutes he rested by 19. The supporting cast they spent last season revamping was largely quiet, though new addition Taurean Prince impressed with 18 points and 3 4-pointers. Elsewhere, the Phoenix Suns outlasted the Golden State Warriors on opening night for a 108-104 victory. Devin Booker led the way for Phoenix with 32 points, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. Booker, assuming more of the playmaking role with the departure of Chris Paul, used the threat of scoring to assist on Phoenix's final 8 points in the tight game. Kevin Durant was back in the Bay Area for the first time as a visiting player since leaving Golden State in 2019. Struggled against some physical Warriors defense in finishing with 18 points on 22 shots. Stephen Curry led the Warriors with 27 points. Thought he struggled to find the shot in a 4-for-14 night from 3. Klay Thompson and Andrew Wiggins could not pick up the shooting slack, finishing a combined 8-for-30 from the field. And from that, let's talk football this morning, and let's take you through all of the matches that were played yesterday in the Champions League in Group A. Bayern Munich won 3-1 up against Galatasaray, though it was Frankers eschewed at the end of the day. But then Bayern Munich came out on top, and presently they top that group with 12 points. Also, Manchester United were 1-0 winners over FC Copenhagen. Talking about the stone that has been cast away, in turn became the cornerstone. That's talking about Harry Maguire and Andre Onana last night. While in Group B, we saw Lens play 1-1 up against PSV Eindhoven, and Arsenal were 2-1 winners away to Sevilla. FC Union Berlin lost 1-0 at home to Napoli, while Sporting Braga lost 1-2 at home to Real Madrid as well. And here's the new kid on block, talking about Jude Bellingham, can never stop scoring at this point in time. Inter Milan won 2-1 up against FC Red Bull Salzburg, while Benfica lost 0-1 to Real Sociedad at home. Other matches that will be played today in the Champions League. Group E will be seeing Feyenoord up against Lazio 5:45 p.m. Nigerian time. Celtic will be at home to Atletico Madrid 8 p.m. Nigerian time. And in Group F, Newcastle United will be hosting Borussia Dortmund 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Paris Saint-Germain will be hosting AC Milan 8 p.m. Nigerian time. In Group G, RB Leipzig up against Red Star Belgrade 8 p.m. Nigerian time. And Young Boys will be hosting Manchester City 8 p.m. Nigerian time. According to reports, they are to alter their training method because of the artificial turf that the Young Boys are actually parading. And then in Group H, we'll be seeing Barcelona will be hosting Shakhtar Donetsk, while Real Antwerp will be hosting FC Porto later tonight. And here's a quick one for the Arsenal fans before we call it a wrap on the package. This morning, Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta has admitted he fears Gabriel Jesus may have suffered another injury setback after he limped out of Tuesday's Champions League win at Sevilla. The Brazilian striker assisted Gabriel Martinelli opening goal and on the stroke of halftime and scored a superb second himself. 8 minutes into the second half, the Gunners led off a spirited fight back, featuring Nemanja Gule 58-minute header to win 2-1 at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium. However, Jesus was forced off holding his hamstring 9 minutes from time, and at the side afterwards, he felt something in his hamstring, so they'll be looking to see. And yes, just so you know, Gabriel Jesus is the first player since Marion Chamak to score in 3 consecutive Champions League matches for Arsenal, and that was way back in 2010-2011 season. Yeah, well, the injury is not a good one. It's not coming at the right time for Arsenal, by the way. We just hope he pulls through out of this. But in a jiffy it is, and I'll be doing it in a jiffy. Do well to join us on the Sports Hub later tonight, 7:30 to 8 p.m. on the show, where we get to take you through all of the major stories making the rounds in the ever-exciting world of sport. Just so you know, these are bits and pieces of it, and they will be taking you through all of the nitty-gritty of these stories this evening, 7:30 to 8 p.m. on the show. Make it a day with us. Ayode Jajiboye is my name. Stay with us as the Morning Impact Show continues. Omobolade Oladepo is here. You have yourself a hassle-free day, people. Stay safe out there. Please do stay safe. Good morning.